Hello, my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a general message for anyone who has Aries somewhere in their chart. You could be a cross-watcher, you can have stumbled upon this by accident. However you found me, you're very welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I only do gentle tarot. I'm still the Unorthodox Healer, but you might have found that my channel name has now changed to Gentle Tarot. It's hopefully going to encourage YouTube to put my videos out to more people. I also do pendulum readings. I'm a pendulum master, and there is a link in the description if you would like a very detailed pendulum report. It takes anything from your potential health issues to mental well-being, spiritual clarity. It can even tell you what your dog is trying to say to you. It usually ends up about 11 or 12 A4 pages of report for you printed up, and those who have had them have found them incredibly interesting. So there's a link in the description for that. If you want to like and subscribe, you can also support the channel, then I would absolutely love it because it spurs me on to do more work on YouTube. So this is a reading for Aries. This is recorded mid-June. We're halfway through the year. What on earth is going on? How is it going so quickly? We are just going to see as to what the cards are that come out, that Source want to come out. I only take cards that jump out at me, and I tend not to read reversals. This is a really beautiful new deck. And Aries, we will see what we get. I'm going to do one more shuffle after this one. Okay, thank you. So Aries, how has June been going for you? Has it been what you've expected? Has it been giving you some stress? June really is the continuation of being your authentic self. This is about, we've gone and moved on now from planning it. Now is the time to be becoming your authentic self. So what is it that you're doing to do that? This is very much, it's a month of soul searching. It's a month of what do you want, what don't you want. It's a really dynamic month. The planets are doing so much that you might be feeling overwhelmed at the moment. You might be wondering as to what's going on. Why are you feeling lost or stressed or worried when you maybe think that, you know, good things are happening for you, but it's maybe more challenging than you expected that June was going to be. Maybe you've had some curveballs being thrown at you. Maybe you just are feeling out of sorts. And I don't think that is any different from how everybody else is feeling. So don't beat yourself up about it. And let's see what the cards want to say. So the underlying energy that we have, as I try and straighten my cards up because it gives me OCD if they're wonky, is we have the Hermit. The Hermit has been coming up a lot in the last couple of readings that I've been doing, and again this all stems back to you very much needing to trust yourself. You need to be looking inwards. You need to be your own lighthouse in the dark, leading the way and knowing the way and the direction that you should be going in. It says the inner voice in solitude guides you to clarity. You can't rely on anybody else to be this sort of beacon for you. If you do rely on somebody else, or maybe you have relied on somebody else, you will find, Aries, that they maybe aren't guiding you in the right direction. Or just to sort of quote the lighthouse metaphor, that you're going a bit too close to the rocks sometimes. And rather than actually using your own intuition to guide you so that you don't go near those rocks, you're either listening to somebody else or you're not listening to your own intuition. You're not picking up on the signs of where you need to be more careful, or you need to listen to yourself over other people, or just start listening to yourself. Whatever those signs are that you have, which are going, is this right? Should you be doing this? Do I get a bad feeling about it? They're the ones that you need to be listening to. So we have a fair few cards here. We have the Ace of Cups with the Five of Cups, Queen of Wands with the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles with the Star card, which is a major arcana card, the only one that you've got, as well as the Hermit. Then you have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and then the Three of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the opportunity for happiness. The Five of Cups is you thinking that you had happiness. And again, this might be, as I was saying, this might be that this was the person that was guiding you. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation, but it could be that this person that you thought was guiding you and ended up taking you close to the rocks was somebody that you were sort of pinning your hopes on. Now, the good thing is that there is still this opportunity of love, happiness and joy here. But do not feel as though this sorrow, this however you've been let down, is something that you feel is going to continue. This is about you listening to the signs and realising that perhaps you were blinded, you were blinkered by whatever it was that they were offering you or the person that they were. But by listening to yourself and learning and hearing the alarm bells or just your intuition, you will see that there is this love here. The Queen of Wands is really saying to me that this is about self-love. It says assume command, connect your heart and ears with the universe. You also have to connect your heart and your ears to your inner knowing as well, your inner intuition. What is it that makes you happy? Who is it that makes you happy? And this is very much about June as well, that this is cutting out the stuff which isn't good enough. If you continue to let people walk over you, if you continue to try and let people, if you continue to let people control you, not try and let them control you. If you let people control you, not only will you always feel as though you're never good enough, but you'll never do the things that you want to do and be the person that you want to be. So the Queen of Wands is very much about assuming command. Don't take any rubbish from anybody. What is it that you want to do? And I can see, because you've got the Two of Swords here, that you are very conflicted, that there is a bit of you, Aries, that wants to be that people pleaser because you enjoy that pat on the back. You enjoy making people happy. It says liberate your perceptions, fear not the unknown at the crossing. The Two of Swords is about having a choice to make. It's about, in this case, it's about you being your own person, taking the opportunities that you want to take, not what other people want you to take. The next cards we have the Six of Pentacles and the Star. Star's a really beautiful card. It says keep the faith, the world is full of miracles. And this is very much linked here with the Ace of Cups, that there is this happiness, this joy here for you. And this is really about, you need to stand up and decide what it is that you want in your life, the person that you want to be, and go for it, Aries. The Six of Pentacles is with it, and it's very much about what you give, you will receive back. in abundance. We are all magnets, and what we give out to the universe, you know, if you give out good energy to the universe, the universe will give you good energy back. If you give out love and gratitude and positivity, you will get that back, and you will attract that back as well. And this is what this is all saying, that you have to start living the way that you want something. If you want to be a millionaire, you start living like you're a millionaire. That doesn't mean going out and taking out massive loans so that you can get an expensive car or anything. It means that you live gratefully. You live as though you are mentally rich. And then by doing that, the universe gets the idea that that's what you want to be doing. That's the person that you want to be. And it starts giving that back to you. The next two cards we have are the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords. The Five of Wands says disengage yourself from rivalries and frictions. When you do stand up and you start saying, actually, I want this, I want to be this, you might find that there are some people who don't like it that you start to say no to them, or that I'm busy, I can't do that for you, I've got this that I need to do for myself. The Seven of Swords says deception can be reciprocal. The universe is the ultimate witness. Again, if you do start to find that other people maybe don't like you starting to say no and do things for yourself, don't worry about it. I know that it might be difficult, but the Seven of Swords is saying that it doesn't matter what other people think. The universe know the truth. The universe know that you're doing these things not to be mean, not to upset anybody, but because you're now finally doing things for you. And the universe has been waiting for you to do that for a very long time, and it will absolutely defend you. And as I said, you know, it, as you say, I've got the Star card here, and then we've got the Seven of Swords next to it, and it is showing that if you are your true self and you start to stand up for yourself, that these stars, the things that you're wishing for, will start to come to you. The last two cards we have are the Eight of Swords and the Three of Cups. The Eight of Swords is still you worrying about what other people are going to think about you stepping out of your old life and into your new life. Don't worry about it, because the Three of Cups is here, and that shows that you will not only have the universe on your side having your back, but I kind of feel that by stepping out of this old life and going into doing the new things that you want and living as you want your life to be, that you will find a new tribe, Aries. You will find that there is a new group of people who are appreciative, who do think and act and live and want the same things that you do. And you're going to really, you can see that there's, it's interesting, it's almost as like the top cards are all quite dark, and then the bottom cards that are sort of progressed through to this really beautiful, the colours in this Three of Cups card are very rich and warm and plentiful and luxurious. So you're walking out of this sort of darkness. Don't let your head control you. Keep doing the things that are going to take you on this journey to getting what you want and who you want to be and the people that you want to be with, and it will absolutely come. You have to keep the faith, Aries, and trust that you know best, and you will keep yourself from coming near to anywhere near these rocks which this lighthouse protects you from. You are your own lighthouse. Never forget that. Trust your intuition. Don't be afraid to upset people. Be who you want to be, and tell yourself that you are going to turn into whatever it is that you want to be as a person and whatever you want to have in your life. And it will come, and you will find a new tribe who are also of the same mindset. Aries, has this resonated? I would love to hear if it has. If this has been beneficial, if you would like and subscribe, that would mean the world to me as well. I'll be doing more readings later in the month. Take care, Aries, and I'll speak to you soon.